94.1 Triple M, the Saturday Sports Show, and it's grand final day for the North Pilbara Football League. There is 3 games getting underway at 2 o'clock this afternoon. It'll be the Karratha Cats, the undefeated Karratha Cats women, up against the Headland Blazers in their first season, making the grand final. It's 2 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, once the girls' presentations are completed, the reserve game gets underway, and that'll be between the Karratha Cats and the Dampier Sharks, the teams that finish first and second on the reserve grade ladder, and in the league game at 6:45 tonight. After the reserve grade premiership has been awarded, it'll be the undefeated Dampier Sharks up against the second place Karratha Cats, the top 2 sides all year. I'm being joined, all 3 games being played at Windy Ridge, starting, as I said, at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Joined by the head coaches of the league side, Stephen Dodd from Dampier Sharks. Good morning to you.
G'day, mate. How you going?
I'm well, thank you, and congratulations on a great season so far. 15 regular season wins and 1 in the second semi-final. It's been a pretty good year for the Dampier Sharks in their 50th. Craig Baker from Karratha Cats, good morning to you.
Yeah, morning, Dave. Dotty.
Hello, mate.
Mate, it's an old adage in footy that you only have to win 1 game all year, and that's the game that was played at the last one of the season for the silverware. Do you subscribe to that, Craig, given that you've gone down 4 times to your crosstown rivals or inter-town rivals all year?
Oh, absolutely. It's a 2-horse race today, and we're not going out there to participate. We're going out for a win.
What about you, Dotty? Do you subscribe to you only have to win 1 game all year, or are you quite confident that 16-0 can turn to 17-0?
Oh, look, I think our process all year is going to hold us in good stead today. We're nice and fresh off the bye, we're fully fit. But yeah, like you said, it only takes 1 game, and as Bake said, it's a 2-horse race. So that's the challenge that's in front of us today. Obviously, it's been a successful year, but it won't count for much if we can't get the job done today.
Yeah, good sentiments. Hey, Craig, it's your first year at the helm of the Karratha Cats, having crossed over from the Falcons last year, but it is your junior club and the club that you played your footy with. Has there been much pressure on you to deliver with the Cats falling over the last couple of years in grand finals?
Not really. I think talking to Shane earlier in the year when I first got appointed, asking what they would like to do, and obviously finals was the key. We had a massive turnover from the last few years, and even within those last few years there was pretty considerable changes. So for me it's been really rewarding in getting, I think we've got 8 or 9 juniors in the side tonight, so a couple of guys injured that were juniors as well. So I think we've achieved an element of what we've wanted to do. To get into a grand final that's what you coach for, that's what you play for. Pressure from within the club, probably not so much. Pressure from within myself, yeah, I think so. I, put myself under a lot of pressure, and talking to the senior players in the side, that's certainly a key target for them, a key goal this year. So certainly to make up for the years gone by is on the forefront of a lot of people's mind.
Indeed. Steve, it's been a massive year for the Dampier Sharks, the 50th year celebrations. Mid-year you had the reunion. It's been a big year for the green and gold. Is there a lot of pressure being put on you and your players to deliver on the last day of the year?
I don't think pressure. I think it's more just excitement. I think obviously not being able to fill the reserves team for the first half of the year last year, and our league team only winning 1 game, finishing last, I think it's been a really positive turnaround for the group, and everyone's really embraced that, and our supporters have really embraced that, and the Dampier community has really got behind us, So I think obviously there's always expectation when you're actually playing in a grand final, and obviously playing finals football in general, but we take that on board, and we've, like we have all year, stuck into a process the way we've wanted to play our football, and it's held us in pretty good stead. So that's the process that we'll go through tonight. Nothing really changes in a sense. We versed the Cats 2 weeks ago, and it was a really competitive 4-quarter game, from both teams. So we're looking no further ahead than getting out there and putting our best foot forward, and hopefully we can get 1 more win for the year.
I get the sense from both of you that despite the fact that there is the excitement surrounding Grand Final Day, it pretty much comes down to it's just another game. Would that be fair?
Well, for our boys, I think it's more than just another game. I think this is, like Dottie's saying, this is what you play footy for. And really, it doesn't matter how sore you wake up the next day. It's just kind of, we know what we've done to get to where we are, and we know what works, and it's an element of putting those things together for 4 quarters. I don't think we've played 4 quarters of footy. We played 2 quarters of good footy in the second semi, and we've shown what we can do. And we're going to go out harder, we're going to go out stronger, and we've got belief in ourselves that we can do this.
Steve, just another game?
Oh, you never say it's just another game. Yes, the process and how you want to play your brand of football doesn't change. I think it's held us in good stead, but obviously like you said, the sort of external expectation and the self-belief that we have as a playing group is always going to make the game bigger. And, this is what you play football for, is grand finals and performing on big stages. And we've got a lot of good players in our team that really thrive on big games, and they're fully fit and they're ready to go, and they're feeling fresh and they're ready to absorb the pressure that the Cats bring, and then bring some of our own pressure to them.
It's been a massive year for both clubs. Congratulations to the Karratha Cats that you've got 3 teams playing in all 3 grades today, league reserves and the women's, and a lot of the women have had a massive year. They've been undefeated and with a massive percentage. And Dottie, your boys undefeated in the league, and your twos are in the grand final as well. Your girls dropped out in week 1, but it's been a great year. Lots of accolades at the fairest and best night for both clubs, goal kickers and award winners. So good luck to both clubs in all 3 grades today, and the 2 for you, Dampier. Thanks, Dottie. Thanks, Craig.
No worries.
Good on you. Thanks, Dave. And best of luck, Dottie. Big turnaround from you boys this year. So look forward to seeing you out there, and to our reserves and women, all the best as well.